Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm actually super excited to start today's video because I just got kind of inspired looking at all of the different videos people are doing for Halloween, and I will be the first to say, like, I guess you would say special effects makeup, not my thing. So I decided I wanted to do something a little bit different and just do like a Halloween party look using really wonderful like orange and glittery shades, but you will see. So if you want to see me get an orange semi-cut crease, then just keep on watching. Okay, so to start with, of course, I already have like all my makeup on. I have my foundation, brows, highlight, blush, bronzer, all that. So we're just gonna jump right into the eyes, and I'm actually using the Morphe 35R palette, which is amazing. It's one of the newer ones, even though they just came out with like the second edition of the 35O. I don't think I'll be buying it just because I already have like mostly all the shades that are in that palette, but I do love Morphe and I have this and the O. So anyways, let's start with something kind of neutral for the crease. I'm going in with this one right here. And for that, I'm using E22, just something really nice and bronzy. And I did put concealer on my lid and set it, so. And this is just laying down our foundation before we get into this other darker shades. I mean, this is a pretty intense shade to go right up, like jumping in with, but it's gonna be dark anyway, so why not start off right? And you can tell I'm already starting to make kind of like that shape that I'm gonna have, which is what you wanna do, but I'll explain that more when I actually like draw it out, so. And I want to get something a little bit lighter, like kind of mustardy. I don't think this palette has, so I'm just going to reach into the Modern Renaissance and go into Golden Ochre. And if you don't have that, any kind of like, it's really just like a very, very tan, light mustardy shade. So I want to use that to kind of just like put into the brow bone on top and just kind of diffuse that before we start with other shades. And this is just very messy up here, of course. Oof, I need to get my brows done, y'all. You can't, well, you can see. That is hair, but filling them in gives them that shape. I'm just in need of a cleanup desperately. Okay, and now we can start going in with a little bit more of those darker shades. I'm gonna stick within kind of like this family right here, and I'm gonna use this really nice red color right here. It's like a brick undertone. And that is just going in the crease as well. And starting to swoop it out a little bit. You can see the motion I'm doing with that, which is where your cut crease is gonna be. Okay, and so now I'm gonna take the Morphe M506, which is very, very nice and tapered, so that we can really get in there and make that before we start to actually cut it out. This is actually a really simple process, but a lot of people are afraid to do it because they don't really know kind of the right shape, but I'll show you with the concealer too. But I go ahead and take this, and then for our main shade, we want something kind of like nice and chocolatey, but still a little bit more of like on that mauve-y purple. So this is perfect. Okay, so you want to be really careful because this is really pigmented, but all you're really doing is tracing out where you want that cut crease to be and just really making sure that it's dark. And if it helps you to connect it in like that, by all means go ahead, because you're just gonna conceal that out anyway. And after each step, you want to make sure you go and blend. You can see this is kind of like harsh lines. This side has a little bit less like in the crease. No worries. You can always go back in with a brush. I'm not putting any additional product. I'm just blending it. And once you have the achieved darkness, which I do, you want to just go ahead and make sure both sides are even. I'm seeing a little bit of a gap right here, so I'm going to add some in there. Alright, and once you have your achieved kind of darkness in the crease and like that inner part, you can start going in with your concealer brush. This is just a Tarte one that I got for buying like the iPads, I guess, from them, but it's anything that's like a flat concealer brush will work perfectly, and any concealer will work as well. I'm using the Bare Skin by Bare Minerals just because it's what I have. I don't want to use the Shape Tape. It's a little thick. This is a little more forgiving, a little more liquidy. So you can go in, and I'll do the first one close up with you guys so you can see. You just want to go start in with the right on the lid, get the excess product in the middle, then you want to go right in the tear duct and create that shape. And once you have that, that's when you can really start to get that cut crease and then color in this part here. And you can see I have kind of like a faux wing, like a backwards wing. And then just blend everything out. And there you have that side. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one, and then I'll show you the process of adding the wonderful orange color. All right, so we have this on both sides, and that was honestly so simple, guys. Like it just takes a little practice. I've honestly done maybe like 3 or 4 cut creases ever. So it really just takes for you to sit down and kind of see. It took me to watch 1 or 2 videos, so hopefully this one will be something that can get you started with that, because I think it's a really cool alternative to doing like a wing. A lot of people pair a wing with this, but actually I filmed a video doing this with the wing and it was absolutely horrid. So I was like, you know, I was watching the footage and I actually edited the entire video and it looked a lot better before I put the wing, so I decided to recreate it with just this part. But anyways, we're gonna go back into this palette and use this wonderful orange color here. Like this is literally perfect for fall and perfect for Halloween. So I will say I am gonna use a brush just to kind of get the fine tune, but then I'm gonna end up going back in with our fingers. So let me grab what little brush. Oh, I'll use one of my Urban Decay flat brushes for that. I'm gonna keep this on my finger because I'm gonna use it, but no wasting here. Got some on your brush, and then you're just gonna and ideally you want to cover up like all the concealer. You want it to be pretty seamless, even though it is like a defined cut, you know. Okay, so now that you have that on there, I'm going to take what I had on my finger and just put that directly on top, and you can see such a difference. Now you can actually see the orange. So I'll go ahead and do that on the other side. And now that we have that on both sides, I'm just going to go in with the original like darker precision that we used, and all I'm going to do is blend that top part out. No additional product. And you can see really nice and clean. So I already have my concealer and all that, so we can go straight into the lower lash line. And for that, I'm just gonna use it's a professional eyeliner brush from e.l.f., but it works perfectly for getting underneath here. So for that, I wanna use that same like brick, here, where are we at here? That same like brick red shade, so right there. Get right up underneath there. And I'm going all the way in. And then once you have that, I am just gonna go in with a black kohl liner in the waterline. I'm using the Marc Jacobs, so anyone will do. I'm sure you have a black gel liner. If you don't, you can always use liquid liner too. I just think this one's really good. And I did only add that like on the outer portion here. Just because if you bring it into the center, it can kind of close your eyes if you have my kind of eye shape. So just a tip there. And then just to make it a little bit more like party ready and Halloween ready, I'm gonna take the Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy Glitter Liner and add that where the cut crease is. So this is super easy and pretty much foolproof because it's not like real liner, but I'm just tracing only my actual lid. So do that on the other side. And it is going to transfer a little bit, so try and kind of keep your eyes looking all weird like down, but you can see that really just makes it like party ready. I am actually going to be using the press-ons that I mentioned in that previous video I did for fall. I will say you cannot reuse them. There's absolutely no adhesive left on these little things, but I'm going to just put some glue on them, and they're wispies. So that's what I usually use anyway, the Ardell wispies. So I finally got some lash glue yesterday. I thought I had like 4 tubes of it and it's gone. So I don't know where it went, but I got some. Okay, so we have those on. This lash did try to play me a little bit, so it took me a little longer than normal, but I will say these are reusable as long as you have some glue. They just won't be self-adhesive if you try to use them twice, which is really annoying. But if you're in a pinch like I was and had no lash glue, that was perfect. But I don't know why I bought them and didn't buy lash glue. Oh well. But yeah, moving on to lips. Go ahead and line them with my favorite color right now, which is the NYX, I don't even know the damn color, Need Me, I think it's called. But this is perfect for me doing like a nice fall lip. I'm out here looking like a chola. Oh my god. You have that, and I just do this right here because I drink a lot of agua. So, and that will keep it. I can't take myself serious with this. God, okay. But I'm gonna take it back with an oldie but goodie, the Too Faced Melted Chihuahua. Love this color, and you'll see why. It's a weird applicator, ooh. But anyway, it's a good color. Kind of like blend out the liner with this color. But this is an easy trick to get fuller lips, and you saw the difference. And I mean, even though I overlined them, they still look like my lips. So that is a little trick for you. But yeah, here we are with this look. Nice Halloween cut crease, a little party. If you don't have a costume, dress up as a pumpkin. This makeup will go with it. I love it. It's definitely glam. You can add just little details, like I did the glitter and I have the lashes on, but you can always add your little touch, maybe like some pumpkin confetti tears. That would be really cute. If I had some, I would have thought about that. That's really cute. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoy making it. I enjoyed making it. I probably won't be doing too much like Halloween looks and stuff like that, just because I said it's not like really my specialty to do like SFX makeup and stuff like that, but I would love to learn more about it maybe next year. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and I will see you next time.